Well, if you look to our business, we still need to report our figures, but so far we are doing well. 2018, very well. And if I move into 2019, I think it will be different by sector. 70% of our business is in food ingredients, servicing the food industry globally. And I think that part of the business will remain doing well. 30% is supplying to materials, to automotive, but also new energy. I think a part of that most likely will be hurt by slower economic growth. But the economy is doing remarkably well in view of the US shutdown, Brexit, China's growth slowing down. So we're doing remarkably well still as an economy.
It does seem as though the politicians are doing their best to wreck the party, or end the party, we should say. But overall, do you think there's too much pessimism tied to the political factor alone then? Do you think that if some of these political risks are cleared, that perhaps we'll be looking at better than expected conditions?
Well, look, up until last summer, the economy was doing very, very well. And at once, all those different things came together, including issues in the Middle East. And then at once, the trust went down. And it was mainly a trust thing. Of course, there are some underlying factors, but the trust can go up again. If the US and China will come to a deal in next month, then I think we can maybe get some uptake again as well. But of course, we cannot have a continued growth, economic growth, as we had. The last decade was astonishing. And if we have a little bit slower growth, I think we are still operating in a good economic environment.
How is your business in China faring in light of not just the trade tensions, but the slowdown domestically that the country is experiencing?
Yeah, indeed. In China, we see that our food and food ingredient business is growing continuously. I don't see a big problem. The urbanization in China is continuing, and urbanization is driving to buy processed food and so our ingredients and doing well. The part supplying to automotive, we clearly saw a slowdown, and you saw a slowdown of automotive, some other industries in China. But overall, I think we need to see what's happening in China. Of course, the export is dropping. The Chinese government is trying to increase growth by increasing domestic consumption and still getting a major, maybe two major part from investments.